expectations of I'm able to live up to the expectations of my people, August audience here. And I hope that, we have a nice interactive session since this session is based on team building. So I'll request everyone to be a little interactive. Otherwise, it will lose its essence. And I'm sure it's an afternoon session. Everyone gets tired, but still, let's have that kind of environment where we can actually, be a little more spirited, high spirited, and more active. So I'll start sharing my presentation, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. 1 minute.
Slides are visible, ma'am.
Ma'am, is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. The slides are visible, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So, my dear friends, this is a session on team building, and this happens to be one of my favorite topics. And wherever I have delivered offline, my people have actually enjoyed my session on team building. Since we are in the hybrid mode, it's a little difficult, but I'll try my level best to give you the essence of being offline. And, I'm able to impart the meaning and the concept that I wish to. And then you are able to understand what the team building is all about. Now, it says that again, there are few people in this platform who might have attended my session earlier, or they may be new to the session. So a big smile from my side to everyone who's here on this platform, because it is said that a smile is a handshake with your face in the time of COVID. And since COVID has taken a heavy toll on all of us, so a big smile to everyone who's listening to my session today. Then it says that let me have a small introduction of everyone. Whenever I deliver on any platform, my motive is not to say or deliver the content immediately, not to bombard you with a lot of content and lot of learning. So I really wish that let's have a small round of introduction of each one of you who's here, maybe 10-15 participants, so that we can come to know who is who and who is from where. So it will barely take 5 minutes for us. So are you all listening to me? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So I'll what I'll do is for a while I'll pause this, come back to you, and once you introduce yourself, tell us about your name and the place from where you are. Right. So you want me to take out the names, call out the names, or you will introduce it yourself? How you would like to go on?
You call the names.
Okay. Call the names. Right, sir. Right, sir. All right. So first here I have Ambiha, sir or madam.
Hello.
Hi. Yes, sir.
Could you hear, ma'am?
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good afternoon, madam. I'm from Kamareddy district of Telangana state. My college is SRNK Government Degree College, Banswada. I'm a lecturer, ma'am.
All right. Wonderful. You're welcome to the sir. Welcome to my presentation, sir. Next is Amrita Singh, madam. Let's quickly do it. Amrita, madam. Seems she's not there. Anju, madam. Anju Jha, madam. All right. She's also not there. But I'll request that everyone be a little active. This is a session on team building. You will not enjoy unless you are not active. So my submission would be that you just be a little active. All right. Next is Bala Malika Devi. Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Ma'am, small introduction of yours.
Ma'am, I'm Dr. A. Balamalika Devi, working as an assistant professor in Sri Sharda College of Education, Salem. I'm working in a B.Ed college.
Wow. You're welcome, ma'am.
Yes,
welcome to
16
my
years
presentation.
Of experience.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Right, ma'am. Right. Okay. Chandra Kishori, sir. quickly, let's quickly not waste time. I really want you to understand, enjoy the session. All right. Devaki Dokani ji, they're not here. Dr. Rita Soni, madam.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you, ma'am. We can
I'm
hear you.
Yes, I'm Dr. Rita Soni from Government Nagarjun, PG College of Science, Raipur, Chhattisgarh.
All right. So nice to have you, ma'am. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Dr. Vishwanath, sir. Dr. Vishwanath, sir. It's not here. All right. Let me quickly proceed. Then this is Dr. S. Kalaisil. Something. Can you hear in the list? All right. Dr. Anjali, madam. Anjali, madam. All right. No problem. Dr. Manisha, madam. Dr. Manisha?
Hello,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Good
Hi.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Myself, Dr. Manisha Trambake from Babaroji College, Sangvi, Pune.
Pune. All right, ma'am. So nice to have you. Dr. Neetu
Okay,
Singh, ma'am.
thank you.
Yeah, please be active, ma'am. Dr. Neetu Singh, ma'am. Dr. Neetu Singh, she was the first one to join the session. All right. Dr. Rajesh, sir. Dr. Rajesh R. Balan, sir. Hi, we can see the blue lines. Dr. Rajesh?
Madam.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam. I am Dr. Rajesh from SRM University, madam.
Okay. Chennai?
Yes, Chennai, madam.
All right. So nice to have you. Okay. Dr. Valentina? Dr. Valentina? She's not here. Dr. S. Selva Priya? Dr. S. Selva Priya? She's not here. Hemlata, madam?
Good afternoon, madam. I am Dr.
Good af-
Hemlata,
Good afternoon.
Associate Professor in Botany, Sita Lakshmi Ramaswamy College, Tiruchirappalli,
Okay.
Tamil Nadu.
Wow. Once my session is over, I have so many friends across India then, huh? Okay, you're welcome,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I'm happy to share with you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Then this is Haitin. Okay. Jayashri Patil, madam.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
I'm Dr. Jayashri Patil from Maharashtra Rajiv Gandhi College, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar.
Wow, ma'am. You're welcome to the show. Okay. This is then K. Kima Rao. Bhima Rao. Not here. Kamla Devi, madam. She's not here. Then Kamlakar S. Sir. Kamlakar S. Sir. No shoes. Kaushal Mishra ji.
Good afternoon, madam. Kamlakar.
Good
Madam.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm Kamlakar, madam, lecturer in political science, working in Kaktiya Government Degree College, Hanamkonda, Telangana State.
Telangana. Okay, you're welcome, sir. Welcome. Kaushal Mishra. Welcome, sir. Kaushal Mishra ji. Kaushal Mishra ji. Okay, not there. Then this is Madhavi, madam. Madhavi, madam.
Hello. Good afternoon,
Hi,
madam.
Good afternoon.
I am Madhavi Kalwala, Assistant Professor of Political Science, Kaktiya Government College, Hanamkonda, madam, Telangana State. I am from Telangana State.
All right, ma'am. You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Meena Khanna. Meena Khanna ji. Okay, not there. Mithilesh Gupta ji. Mithilesh Gupta ji,
Very good afternoon, ma'am. I am Dr. Mithilesh Gupta, Department of Chemistry, Government NPG College of Science, Raipur.
Raipur. Okay, you're welcome, madam. Welcome. Mohini Satya, madam. Mohini Satya, madam. Okay, she's not there. Naren Karuna ji. Not there. Nisha Tiwari ji. Nisha Tiwari, madam. Not there. Nithya Papuraj. Nithya Papuraj ji.
Very good afternoon, madam. This is Nithya from SRC College. That is Sita
right.
Lakshmi Ramaswamy College in Trichy. That is Tamil Nadu, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. You're welcome to this session. Then Purima, madam. Not there. Rajan ji. Savita KK, madam. We can see the blue lines quickly. Savita ji, not there. Seema madam. All right. Sheila Sharma ji. Sheila Sharma ji. Okay. Soma Nasaraya. I can see the blue lines.
Good afternoon, madam. This is Dr. A. Somanarsaya, Assistant Professor of
Good
Public Administration.
Okay.
Kakatiya Government College, Hanmakonda, Warangal District, madam, Telangana State.
All right, sir. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you very much, madam. Nice to talk.
Sumitra madam. Sumitra madam. Then Suruchi madam. Suruchi
Good
madam.
afternoon, ma'am. Yes, good
Good
afternoon, ma'am. I am from
Okay.
Raisoni Women's College, Nagpur, Maharashtra.
Oh, wow. I'm remembering the oranges. You're welcome, ma'am. Okay. Then Surya Kesa. Okay. Then Thilawa Gawati ji. Okay. Then this is Tippi Swami.
Yes, ma'am.
Good
I am
afternoon.
Dr. Tipeswamy, Government Science College, Davanagere, Karnataka, ma'am.
All right, sir. You're welcome. You're welcome. Then Vadivu S. Vadivu S. Okay. Varsha Chandrakar ji.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Huh. Yes, ma'am.
Government Science College, Raipur, Chhattisgarh.
All right, madam. स्वागत है आपका. Vidya Swami. Vidya Swami.
Rajendra Singh, ma'am. Myself, Rajendra Singh.
Acha, I can see the name Vidya Swami. Okay, sir. Rajin, sir.
Rajendra
Okay.
Singh from Mathura, ma'am, Ishan Engineering College. Associate Professor there. I got some technical problems so that I can't speak to you, response to you. Then and there
No
you
issue.
have... okay,
No
ma'am.
issue. Now you can see, now you can hear us, na? Then be active,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes.
Thank you so
Clear.
much. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Vijay sir. Vijay Ashur sir. Okay. And then Yasmin Parvez. Yes, sir, Vijay sir.
Hi,
Yes, sir.
good
Vijay.
afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. Good
Hello.
afternoon. I am
Good
Dr.
afternoon.
Yasmin Parvez from Government Patankar Girls PG College, Durg. I'm
Okay.
teaching chemistry.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Vijay sir. Vijay sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are, sir. Yeah.
Good
Quickly.
afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Tell us.
Yeah. Ma'am, myself Vijay Adusure from Jijamata College. It is situated in Nevasa, Tehsil Nevasa, Maharashtra.
All right.
Hello.
So that was a small round of introduction, and I'm sure you're welcome, sir. I'm sure that now for a while I can come to know that there are people from Warangal, from Telangana, from Raipur, from Chhattisgarh, from UP. So nice to have you all. So since my session is on team building, that is why I've spent 10 minutes giving introduction to each one of you. And I hope that you feel that we are in the offline session and feel that everyone is sitting next to each other. Though we are not able to see the faces, but yes, just feel that we are part of it. I know that pre-corona and post-corona was not the same. So this time it is of the infodemic. And we know that we need oxygen to excel. We need oxygen to breathe. But according to me, oxygen for excellence is you're basically offline and online. And since COVID has enabled all of us to come together on the same platform. So this is what is O2, offline and online. All right, quickly, all those people who have responded to me, thank you so much. And maybe for another half an hour, you are associated with me. So please be a little interactive so that you can understand the essence of being in a team and the teamwork or maybe the team building. So quickly, in a nutshell, can you all see this slide of mine? आपको मेरा slide दिख रहा है? Hello?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Okay. What can you think of it? Anybody, quickly. अपना नाम बताइए. Just tell me your name and immediately just tell me what can you think, what can you see in this slide? Any story that you can think of? Anybody? Anyone? Somebody was there? हाँ, please, हाँ. बताइए.
Energy utilization.
Energy utilization. Okay. What else? Anyone else? A small story that you can think of immediately, please. We are running short of time. Anyone? So you will not understand if you are not interactive.
One
Huh.
energy can be converted into other energy.
Acha. Ma'am, are you from chemistry department?
No, ma'am, botany department.
Okay.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay. So you according to it, it's just the energy conversion. Okay, let's talk in some our daily terms, daily routine work. Anybody else? What can you see? What can you think? Or can you come up with a small story, maybe a line or two? Anybody?
Starting for work in the
I cannot see the
morning,
thing.
a very
Oh,
hectic time, refreshing, exercising, and everyone wants to be quick and fast in working.
Very good. Wonderful. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. Who else? One more. We take one more and then we proceed. So one is like hectic life. One says it's the conversion of the energy. Anyone else? Anyone else? Just one we can have. Anyone? I will just, it's my submission that, let's be little active, because it's an afternoon session. I'll tell you, you will literally enjoy the session if you're little active. That's what I can say. All right. Shall we proceed? All right. Let me proceed. All right. So this was just a small, ice-breaking activity that I had kept a small slide, which says that, some people might be thinking, okay, it's the early morning exercise that we are supposed to do. Somebody might be thinking that people are they are relaxing themselves. And somebody might say, okay, it is a waste of money. We are working so hard and then we spend or shell out money so quickly. And then at times, it can be a stressful activity for a female. The kids are pulling her mom, their mom, or maybe, somebody might be thinking of cooking in the evening. Somebody might be thinking of relaxing. So these are the different things which says that, okay, everyone is thinking according to their perspective. So had we been sitting in a group and then we would have been deciding on this, then you would have thought that, it's a group activity where, people are coming out with their immense different ideas. All right. So it says that my topic is team building. Now, let me have quickly, since we're running short of time, in a very short way, I'll tell you what is the meaning of team and what is the meaning of a group. Now, since we are talking about the team and the group, at times people think that team and a group is all the same thing. But however, my dear friends, it is not the same thing. It says that when we are working in a team, if we all have a common goal. Whereas in a group, we may not have the common goal. And in the case of a team, if we talk about a cricket team or maybe a football team or maybe a team which has been constituted for a particular purpose, so their people or the members, they are interdependent on each other. Whereas in the case of a group, people are not interdependent, they are just dependent. Maybe in case a horde of people, they're standing together. So that can be a group of people. They might not be knowing each other. So that is just a group. But in a team, it is assumed that everyone is associated with each other and everyone is known to each other. So that is the speciality, special feature of a team, that, people are known to each other, whereas in a group, people may not be known to each other. And of course, here in the case of a team, there are specific roles which have to be played by each member, or maybe there's a kind of a different kind of responsibility which has to be shouldered by an individual, whereas in the group, it may not be, the duties may not be assigned. For example, we may have a cricket team, or maybe right now the IPL fever is at its peak, so that happens to be a team. And once you are on the road and where you have a group of people, that is constituted as a group. Now what it says, that building, we know that you can see two pictures that I have put on. There are two different blocks that I have put on. So it says that whenever a building has to be built, it cannot be built by an individual. It has to be a collaborative effort of each one of us. Only then we can think of building anything. So team building is like any one person in the group and he says, okay, I am a team. It is not possible. There should be a number of people who should be responsible, who are known to each other, and those who have a common task to achieve. So those are the people who are part of the team building. So it says that team building is an ongoing process that helps a work group evolve into into a cohesive group or a unit. It's like team building is, you are getting that kind of a feeling of a team spirit, or maybe you are getting into the feeling, oh, this is mine. I'll take everyone back to their school time. I remember when I used to study in St. Mary's, we used to have basketball games. And whenever our school used to go and represent any other school, we used to have that kind of immense power of belonging. Oh, this is my school. Or maybe even in the school also, in case if there were basketball matches among red house, green house, blue house, yellow house, then also we used to have that kind of feeling of, oh, this is my green house, this is my yellow house, this is my red house. So that is a kind of a feeling, cohesive, where it is a united feeling that one can get. Now it says that team has to perform, or team can perform. So this is a kind of an acronym that I have said, I've written. It says that team can perform. P is for the purpose and the values. Whenever a team is constituted for any purpose, there is a specific purpose for which a team is constituted. Maybe we have an IPL team, or the football team, or maybe the cricket team. So the purpose is to win the matches or win the series. Then empowerment basically means that, okay, everyone who's a part of the team, they are given certain responsibilities, they are given certain authority, they are given certain power to take over the work. Then relationship and communication is said that everybody in a team, they are interdependent on each other. And of course, there exists an interpersonal team. For a simple example is the cricket team, where we have got 11 players on the ground, and there's a relationship that is existing amongst the 11 players who are representing India. So they are communicating also. The purpose is to win the match. And then there's a flexibility that the team members, they can, the responsibilities, they can be delegated to somebody, or they can be taken away from somebody. So everybody is interdependent on each other. Then optimal performance, the why a team is constituted. Team is basically constituted to strive for the best performance. It can be any kind of team, maybe in your college also, maybe in a government college or private college or a central university. Whenever the teams are working together, the purpose is the optimal performance. For example, there may be teams which have been constituted for the NAC purpose, or maybe the affiliation purpose. So everyone is working in collaboration, in cohesiveness way to get the optimal performance. Then once we are working in the team, it is very essential that we need to recognize and appreciate the efforts of everyone. It is said that no matter what kind of position you are holding in a group, every position in a group has its own importance. So it's very essential that people should have the habit of acknowledging and recognizing the efforts of everyone. Rather than casting a green eye, they should always have the feeling of appreciating everyone. And then, of course, we have to keep up the morale high. Once the morale of the team is high, the productivity would definitely increase. However, there's a 2x2 matrix also related with morale and productivity. So definitely team can always keep up the morale high. Even if Dhoni happens to be the captain of our cricket team, and even if we have lost the game also, then also the morale, he or the captain or the leader will always keep the morale high. Okay, it's okay. Next time we can do better. We did our best. We gave our best shot. So it's very essential that when we have a team, we also have a leader who always keeps the morale of the team high, because team building is basically related with the people management skill. How you are handling people, that is what is more important. Then it says that there are three terms: teamwork, team player, and team building. Now, teamwork is basically, of course, when people are coming together and working as a team. The highlights I have already told that they can perform. Team player is a member who is a part of the team with certain responsibilities, and of course, there's an interpersonal relationship. And team building is says the process of establishing and developing a greater sense of collaboration and trust. Since my area is HRM and my book sells very well. So in my book also, I have given 3 letters, TRS. So TRS basically means trust, respect, and support. So once you're working in a team also, it is very essential that you need to build up the trust. Once you have the trust, you are going to respect each other. And once you're going to respect each other, the support will automatically come. And the support is nothing but C plus C. That is your cooperation and coordination. So you see this, it's a teamwork, working together gets the goods. Now here you can see that there's a dog and there is a baby dog. And of course, they want to eat something. They want to get the burger, but he or she cannot get it on its own. So look at the way beautifully, it's a teamwork. Okay, people, they are helping each other to accomplish the goals. Now, it says that at times, what are the factors that hinder good working relationship? At times, it says that, people are disregardful, or they because of the poor communication, lack of leadership, or maybe the lack of privacy, or maybe, lack of concern. Basically, in life, we need 2-3 things. For example, we need some love, we need some appreciation, and we need some motivation. That's what we are expecting from each other. We are not expecting money. Money, people, they are earning because of their hard work. But however, the relationship is bad because of the lack of communication, poor leadership, or maybe, people are not happy. Maybe the working environment, or maybe the staff is not good. The feelings are not good. People, they do not have that feeling of team building, team spirit, that sense of belongingness. They don't think that it's a platform for us to take out our feelings. So a lot of the things that brings the bad relationship. And however, because of, like maybe people keep on the grudge, maybe, there are a lot of negativity is there. People, they are not trustful. There are a lot of rumors. There are a lot of gossip. And then, there can be partiality from the management side. A lot of things are there which actually hinder the good working relationship. So it's very essential that these factors, they have to be overcome, so that, once these factors are overcome, we are able to have a good environment, working environment, and good relationship. And once we have good relationship, my dear friends, again, it's gonna be TRS, trust, respect, and support. You are going to trust each other. The level of commitment would be high. The sense of loyalty would be high, and so on and so forth. And of course, once the trust is high, the management is cooperative, you are cooperative, and the management is not partial in terms of maybe promotion, or maybe in terms of salary, or maybe in terms of workload, or maybe there's a free flow of communication, and there's a lot of loyalty level coming up from the staff, from the seniors, from the subordinates. So all these things, they bring positivity in the environment. In a nutshell, what we can say is the work culture or the work environment. So work culture and work environment also is one of the factors that says to what a level our teams are united, and how well we are connected with each other. Then it says that what is a team? It says that T is for together, E is for everyone, A is for achieve, and M is for more. So together, everyone achieves more. Initially, I just showed you the picture of a building. So it says that a building is not built by an individual. It is a collaborative efforts of number of people who come together, and they put their ideas and knowledge, everything, in building a nice building. So is the case also with the team also. If person thinks that, no, it is only me who is making up the team, then they are having wrong notion. So it says that together everyone achieves more. Why should we be a team? Of course, we need to fulfill a mission. We need to fulfill our goal. Abhi, when I had the small round of introduction, people are from different places. They are in maybe the faculties or departments or colleges or universities. Why are they? Because they are there for a mission. The mission is to impart knowledge, or maybe whatever work they are being entrusted with. They have to fulfill those responsibilities. So people working together can sustain the enthusiasm and lead support. Kindly remember TRS, trust, respect, and support. And it is only possible when we have good feeling towards each other. How does a team work best? Of course, it says a team succeeds when its members, they have a common objective. I'm sure it's a common objective that teams are working. For example, in a cricket team is playing, the common objective is to win the match. Then define roles and responsibilities. For example, in a cricket team, we know who's a wicket keeper, who's a bowler, who's a fielder, who's a batsman. So everyone has a different role to play. And then there's an effective decision system, communication, and work procedure, which has to be followed in a team. And of course, please remember, it is very, very essential. It is of paramount importance that we need to have perfect communication across the team, because lack of communication will always lead to misunderstandings. And of course, good personal relationship is only possible when we have good working environment, we have got good vibes, we have got the positive vibes, and we are not casting an eye on anyone. Then team morale depends upon the support, the resources, the personalities, the communication. Of course, the kind of resources that are available to us, maybe through the management, or maybe by the management people, the kind of communication system that we have. It also dependent upon the personality traits of individual, what kind of team we are going to be. Then it says that in order to have a perfect teamwork skills, it's very essential that we need to have a big or maybe good listening listening skills. Now, good listening skills is only possible when we stop talking. That's a simple rule. Once you stop talking, you will be a very, 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 very good listener. So this is of the first skill that we required. Then, of course, the question is like, once we are working in a team, we always have the right to ask. We always have a right to get the answers to the question so that we can clear our doubts. And once we are able to clear the doubts, but there is role clarity. Then persuasion, of course, once there is a team, there has to be a leadership. And when we talk about leadership, it is nothing but it's just influencing. Then we need to respect. We have to have the respectful attitude towards everyone. As I told you, TR is trust, respect, and support. That is one of the very, very important skill that one needs to have. That we have to be respectful to everyone who is a part of a team. Then help. We should always be supportive. Share. We should always share our feelings, thoughts, ideas, whatever it is. And then, of course, we need to participate in the team to excel or maybe to do the task that we have been assigned. Then it says that there's a teamwork cycle. It says that outstanding quality promotes learning and response flexibility. So when we are working in a team, we can always enhance our learning. We can always deliver better than as an individual. So it's very essential once you're working in a team. It's just the shining of our personality. You can make your personality shine better. And it says that in the case of team building, we need to have leadership. And of course, maybe this leadership, whosoever is a part of the team, the leader should be a person who should have good personality traits. He should be a responsible person. He should not be lazy, confident enough to handle the situation, keep up the morale of the team high, and so on and so forth. Then it says that there are basically 3 P's of the team working: purpose, people, and process. What is the purpose? Why people have gathered? For example, I have taken up the example of a cricket team. So the purpose is to win the match. People, there are 11 players in the team. The process is all set, that we have a bowler, we have a batsman, we've got the fielder, so on and so forth. Then when we talk about team, it is basically C plus C plus C. Now let's see, it says that as a team, it's very essential that we need to have the complementary skills. Complementary skills, for example, we need to have good personality skills. We should not be a very adamant person. We should not be autocratic. We should always have a problem-solving attitude. We should be knowledgeable. We should contribute to the development of the team, so on and so forth. And of course, it says that we need to have that camaraderie also among the members. We need to have that kind of commitment level, the kind of confidence. We need to instill confidence. We need to give a big boost, or maybe we are able to provide some coaching also to the members of the team who are not so well versed. Then we are committed to we are all committed to SMART goals. SMART basically means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound objectives. So whenever a team is constituted, it is basically for the SMART goals. And then, of course, the approaches that we have. Now, it says that we need to have that kind of administrative and the social aspect, that we are working in a team and we are just not I, me, myself. So in the case of team building, these are the basics, basically, that we need to have some kind of skills. There has to be an accountability. Everyone is accountable for the act that they are performing. Maybe a bowler, then the bowler is responsible. A batsperson is responsible. Or maybe another team as a team is responsible. If Team India wins, it says team has won. Nobody says that Dhoni has won. If a team loses, it says India as a team has lost the game. So it is just not the one person. It is just collaborative, one cohesive unit that we talk about. And then, of course, there is a lot of mutual accountability as an individual also. Maybe the commitment level is to be quite high. We need to, because since we are chasing these specific goals, the common approach is there. And of course, there's a meaningful purpose for which the people have come together. And of course, the skill, at any point of time, the team encounters any problem, then it is everyone who will be making efforts to overcome those problems. So these are the basically team work. Then it says that in collaboration and teamwork, it's very essential. We cannot exclude the word collaboration. Once we are working in a team, it should not be I, me, myself. these words, they should not be a part of the team. So it says that the high collaboration work is very important because we are working with each other, we are learning from each other, we are enjoying working with each other, we are going to participate actively, or maybe since there's a shared responsibility. So we are one unit. We are not seculated. We are not individuals. We are just one unit. So collaboration work, a word is very, very essential in team building. And of course, people who are with low collaborative skill, they would like to work alone, or maybe they would like to withhold information from others, or maybe engage in win-lose competition. However, in the case of team, is always a win-win situation. And of course, they would like to avoid conflict resolution with each team member. So once you're working in a team, you're somebody you need to trade off. You cannot always have your high ego at the top shot. Everyone will be working, and I'll just tell you what are the stages, then you can understand better. So everybody who is working in a team, they should have the habit of appreciation, recognizing, morale building, and of course the collaborative skills are very essential. Now in basically team building, we've got certain stages. For example, forming, there are 5 stages we talk about: forming, storming, and norming, performing, and adjourning. Adjourning is not mentioned here. Now forming, it says that once a team is formed, it's just that people will come together. Now, this is the first interaction of the team members who come to get to know each other, and they don't have to worry about whether they are being judged or whether they are being criticized, or maybe they are not sure for what we are getting together. Why have we gathered together? So they don't know anything. It's just that okay. In school we say okay, just form a group. So 6-7 people, they come together and they are forming a group. They don't know what is the purpose of it. They would come to know later on. So the first step in the case of team building is formation. That happens to be the first stage. Second is the storming stage. This is a stage where there are a lot of conflicts, there are a lot of competitiveness amongst the team members. Everyone feels, oh, I am superior, and then people start asserting themselves. Okay, I am so and so, I am so and so. So they're not trying to understand each other. Here the ego stage is quite high at the time of storming stage, and of course in this stage of storming, they discovered that team building is more difficult than expected. It's very easy to say, but once you actually do it, it becomes quite difficult. Then and at the time of these storming stages, there can be a lot of tension, lot of frustration. Why have we come here? I don't know why I have been included, why my manager has told me to be a part of this team. A lot of resentment, lot of anger, lot of frustration. These are the characteristics of the storming stage of it. And they at times, in the case of a storming stage, there can be number of arguments, there can be power struggles. Power struggles basically is like, whatever I am saying, that is correct. Maybe the other person thinks, no, what I am saying, that is correct. So everyone is trying to catch the limelight. Everyone is trying to say, no, what I am saying, kindly listen to that. I don't want to listen to the others. So that kind of the feeling can always creep in at the time of this storming stage. And of course, this is a big stage where people have to manage their emotions. So firstly is the formation, where people come together. Storming is more of the fighting stage, or maybe the conflict stage, or maybe a lot of competition among the people, maybe the power struggles, so on and so forth. Then third one, it says the acceptance or maybe the norming stage. Norming stage is basically where people will come together and then they will feel, okay, fine, I have, okay, now let's accept that we are part of the team. For example, I just forgot this. The forming stage, as I told you, that is for the first time people will come together, and of course the challenges and the information is needed why we are here, and individuals take on certain roles. Everyone is allotted or maybe delegated some responsibilities, and here the forming is like the purpose is to develop trust and communication. So here the leader also plays a very good role, because I told you that leader is the one who would be keeping the morale of the entire team quite high. He or she would be motivating, facilitating, helping, guiding, encouraging, all those things that they would be done by the team member or the team leader. And in the first stage only, a lot of roles will be taken over by the members. It could be the initiator, maybe the recorder, optimistic, timekeeper, gatekeeper, so on and so forth, depending what kind of activity activity they are involved into. And right from it says that MBTI, Myers and Briggs type indicator. Here, people, they are able to understand each other better we can actually, firstly, when I told you, a lot of things depend upon the personality of an individual. So here we would be taking out what kind of personality you are as a team member. So they can be extroverts, they can be introverts. People would not like to have it. They'll take their own time to get mingle in the team, or maybe they need some. They have a high level of concentration. Maybe the extroverts, they speak more. They may be overexcited. They may be outspoken, so on and so forth. Then why it says that intuitive, and we have got the sensor. It says that they can be. It's a big picture that we need to see. We have to understand that we need to have people in the group who got a better understanding, who are good decision maker, who are responsible, who are trustworthy. So we need to have that kind of personality people in our group. Then it says that we need to have skillful people in the team. When we are forming, we are thinking, okay, whom to take, whom not to take. And when we talk about the thinkers, they are skillful at understanding, and the feelers, they know that why something is happening. Then it says that when we talk about this forming stage, we know that there's a good. We have people who can be good judge. They are good at scheduling. They may be good at planning, or maybe they are able to take quick decision, rational decision, judicious decision, and they are able to analyze the situation. They may be quite curious. So whenever team members they are being shortlisted, we are always shortlisting the people on the basis of their skill, or maybe the skill potential, or maybe the people who are highly motivated, or people who want to do something, or who want to change something, who want to develop something, or who want to who want to make a difference in the team. They are the people who are actually a part of the team. Then the second, as I told you, it is more of the conflict and competitive stage. And as like people think it's very difficult to work in a team. I cannot work with you. You cannot work with me. A lot of conflict, a lot of confrontations are there. So this is like there's a high fluctuation in the attitude about the person who are a part of the team. And then maybe a resistance to the task, since the team has been formulated for the purpose of accomplishment of a particular task. So this can be a big detriment. And then, of course, at time of the storming, nobody is willing to collaborate, and poor collaborative still. Everyone is trying to assert themselves. Everyone thinks I am right. You should listen to me. Why should I listen to you? So all that kind of, that the turmoil and the anger, the resentment, the tension, the frustration, they will be part of the storming part. Then it said that storming diagnosis is, do we have a common goal? Why have we accumulated, or why have we come together? Do we agree on the roles and responsibility? I'll do this, you do that. Why should I listen to you? Or maybe do your task, communication, decision at work. So these are the questions which we need to get the answers. And then will we able to work together? Do we have adequate interpersonal skills to perform as a team? So all those kind of negativity, they will be a part of the storming stage. And it says that negotiating conflict, as I told you, it's a stage of conflict. People will be facing different kind of issues. There can be some personality people who will be soft. There will be some personality people who will be extrovert. They will be introvert. All kind of personality traits that you can think of, they will be a part of the storming stage. And then slowly and gradually, things will settle down. Then in the case of this addressing the problem, it's like at times, when we are part of a team, we are not able to identify why we are working together. Why is it only me who has been shortlisted? Why the manager has kept me in this team? All that kind of questions, they can always crop up. Then the third stage, as I told you, it happens to be the norming stage. The first is the forming, we come together. Then the second is the storming, we fight, and a lot of conflict, a lot of tension, a lot of anger, a lot of frustration and the tension. And the third one happens to be a norming stage. And norming stage is basically says that, with maturity comes the stability. So here in the third stage, people start accepting people, and they feel that, okay, since we are a team, there is no point fighting. Okay, let's do the task, or let's come to the task for which we have come together. So there is more stability, and here people, they start thinking or functioning as a team, and there are lesser chances of conflict and disagreement. So at times, once people, they reach the norming stage, then the people, they can start establishing the rules and procedure, and then they become more mellowed down, and they start accepting people as they are with their respective personality traits. So during the stage, members accept their team. Okay, I have been assigned this is a team of 6 members, I need to do this. Maybe recently we had master chef. So master chef also, the people were asked to pick up their team members. So since the people, they were known to each other, but still, there can be kind of confrontations, disagreements among the team members. But once the team has been made, okay, they have made up their mind, okay, this team is not going to change, I need to accept the situation as it is. Then the team's rules and procedures, they are acceptable by the team members. Maybe if it is a democratic style, then the people, they can tell you what role that you have to play. For example, in the case of forming stage, it is more of a democratic style of leadership which is applicable. Maybe stage, I am the boss, whatever I say is correct. And during the norming stage is more of the mentoring kind of leadership, that which will be quite helpful. Okay, mentoring, okay, let's come to the task. Let's not discuss, let's not argue, that kind of statements, they come up. And then in this norming stage, the individuality of fellow members, we accept the personality traits of the members as they are. And then team members realize that they are not going to crash and burn and start helping each other. So they accept the situation, they try to acclimatize to the current scenario, and they start performing. So, and in the case of norming also, there can be different kind of behaviors. At times, they can be competitive relationships, which becomes cooperative. As I told you, trust, respect, and support. So people, they are more supportive, they become more humble, they mellow down, they put their egos at bay, and they start helping each other. So there is kind of willingness to solve problems, not to have conflicts, just to pacify each other. And then, of course, in case if there's any problem, then there can be constructive criticisms also. Then here comes the sense of team spirit. So when we talk about team building, of course, we need to talk about the team spirit. Now, since when people have come together, they have always fought and everything is all over. And then at the time of this norming stage, it's the stage where we need to have the constructive feedback. Now, feedback is something which is given, it is for the good. In case if you are being criticized because of your some personality trait, if you're able to overcome that kind of trait, you become a good person. In that similar fashion, it is very essential to provide constructive feedback. Constructive basically means that, okay, what is wrong? Where are you going wrong? Why are you thinking this? Let's do it like this way. Let's put it like this. A lot of brainstorming is done because we are supposed to attain a particular task. Then, of course, once we are giving feedback, it can be descriptive. We do not use labels. We do not have to exaggerate. We have to be honest enough, and we don't have to be judgmental, because we are not the judge. We are working as a team member, as a friend, and of course, we are trying to get the things done with the collaborative efforts of everyone. And of course, speak for yourself. Then giving constructive feedback is like I messages are used. Restrict your feedback to things you know for certain. So it's like, okay, I know if something is black, why do I ultimately say that you are a black person or maybe you are a white person? No, it's okay. If it is like this, I will keep it to myself. I don't have to show off. I don't have to exaggerate the things. That's very essential in the kind of giving the key feedback. And then help people hear and accept the compliments and giving the positive feedback. As I told you, it's very essential that we should always have the habit of appreciation, recognizing the efforts of everyone. Even if they fail, then also the morale has to be kept high by giving compliments, small appreciative remarks, or maybe the positive feedback. And once we are receiving feedback, the tables can be turned. You might be giving feedback to somebody, or maybe somebody is giving you the feedback. We need to listen carefully. Maybe in case if you're not clear, we can always ask question for clarity. Maybe we should always acknowledge, okay, there is somebody who's thinking good of me. There is somebody who's thinking good that, okay, I am giving them good feedback so that they can improvise. And of course, we need to acknowledge the valid points and of course, time to sort out what they heard. And then in the case of once this is all part of your norming stage where we are having, we are giving, we are working together, we are giving feedbacks, and we are appreciating the efforts. And of course, we can always have some kind of small rewards and performances. It can be incentives, it can be team-based incentives or anything. And of course, that rewards and recognition is very important. So that was the few stages that I just talked about the team building. Now, everyone is listening to me? Hello?
Yes, yes.
All right. So it's a humble request just to pick up a pen and a paper with you. Everyone? Is everyone with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
So, please, I can only hear the female voices. Why is so? Where are the others? Please, everyone, since we are running short of time. So, has everyone picked up the paper and a pen?
Yes.
Yes,
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much for responding. All right. Now, see what you are supposed to do. I also have a pen and a paper in front of me, right? Now, I will show you. Now, what you're supposed to do is think of yourself that maybe 20 or 30 people we are associated, we are linked together. Close your eyes and think that you're sitting in a team. Okay, since it's an online session, think that we are sitting in a team, and there is a team of 8 to 10 people, right? Listening? Everyone is listening to me?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what you're supposed to do is, can you see this picture? The picture dikh rahi hai?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now it is 2:20 by my watch. Okay. I will give you maybe 2 to 3 minutes because we have got less time. I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes. Think about that you are sitting in a team. Think that you're sitting in a team. You have to identify what this triangle could be. Are you understanding? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For example,
Yes, ma'am.
this triangle can be a samosa. This triangle can be a decorative piece. This triangle could be so many other things. Okay. So I'm giving you 2 to 3 minutes. Jot down what do you think this triangle would represent. I hope you're clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Just 2 to 3 minutes, everyone. Please use your brains. What this triangle could be. Thinking that you are sitting in a team. There's a team. आप सोचिए कि आप team में बैठे हैं. Then think, everybody might be contributing something because one cannot think of everything. So just think what this triangle could be. I also have a pen and paper in my hand. 2 minutes time to everyone.
This speaker on a pole.
Abhinay, I'll let you know. So just 2 minutes time. I'm giving you 2 minutes time.
Okay.
What this triangle could represent. What this triangle could represent. I hope the question is clear.
It is clear, madam.
Okay, please do it. What this triangle represents. I also have a pen and paper in my hand.
Ma'am, shall we say?
Ma'am, 2 minutes. Let others also write it. How many points have you written?
Ma'am, 2 points, ma'am.
Oh, no, ma'am. Write more, please. There's so many things. Write at least 5 to 10 points. Just close your eyes and then think what this triangle could represent. It could be a chips. It could be a cap. There are a lot of things. Just a small hint.
28% of gross salary paid to bank.
मुलांचं चिप्स येतं ना, चिप्स असं ट्रायंगलच्या चिप्सला काय म्हणतात?
काय म्हणतात sir?
You have chips, no, we have chips. Just give 2 minutes, आपको बहुत सारे मिलेंगे. There are number of things that you can think of this as a team. Just 2 minutes more. Shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
No. Only one person is there. Let me come back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ma'am, tell your name. Okay. Tell me about your name and then tell me what all the things that you have written.
Ma'am, myself
can I begin?
Ashna.
One at a time, please.
Yes.
Tell
Ma'am,
me.
this is Dr. Anna Fernandez.
All right, ma'am.
I have put down pyramid, a
Pyramid,
cone
okay.
upside
One
down.
minute, ma'am, 1 minute. Now, everyone who's with me, just 1 minute. 1 minute, please. Everyone who's with me, right? So, for example, if you get the common thing, just cut it. Okay, somebody says pyramid. So, if anybody else has also written about pyramid, just cut it. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam. Yes.
Cone, upside down cone.
Cone, okay.
Sada dosa, hat dosa.
Hat dosa, okay.
A cap.
Cap, okay.
Mountain.
Mountain, okay.
Mountain.
Very good. Mountain, very good. What else?
A sand dune. Sand dune.
Sand dune, okay. Good.
Nachos.
Nachos, yes. That's a eatery, huh?
A mold of rubble or sand.
Okay. Sand dune. Okay. Sand castle. You know, people they make sand castle.
Yeah, sand castle. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you, Lawrence, madam. Anyone else?
Ma'am, this is Dr. Archana.
Rachna, madam. Yes, madam. Don't
Ma'am,
speak.
I
Don't
fix-
give me things which she has already mentioned. Please be very
Yes,
careful. Okay. Don't
Ma'am,
mention the things
I
which
think
she has
I'm not what she said. I'll not say, ma'am. When I see the triangle, just I got only this point, ma'am. It is like a hierarchical order of an organization, ma'am. Might be
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Team authority will be at the top. Team leader will be at the top, and subordinates will be there below.
Very good.
Like that. It looks like an organization chart, ma'am. In companies, we used to
Organizational
do
chart.
that, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. Very
Thank
good.
you, ma'am.
All right. Okay. Next, please.
Can I speak, ma'am? Dr.
Please. Tell your name, please.
Okay. Dr. Abhijit Parsure.
Dr. Abhijit, sir. Sir, बताइए.
Yeah. Okay. Ma'am, I have said upward direction. I can say it's a close
Upward
connection.
direction. Okay.
Close connection.
Close connection.
Then I have said as a tip of the arrow.
Tip out arrow. Acha, arrow. Okay,
Yeah.
arrow.
And a part of the paper ship.
Part of the paper ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Ma'am. The rest are common.
Just a comment. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Who else? Next one. Who else?
I'm Ambaya.
Yes, sir.
It's one thing is samosa.
Samosa. Okay. That's I told you.
Right.
Okay.
Team is sitting in shape of discussing activity. A team is sitting.
As a team is sitting. Okay.
And a crown.
Crown. Very good.
And a hut shape.
Hut shape. Yes.
Top of the house.
Top of the house. Okay.
That's my.
Okay.
That's
so Okay, very good. Anyone else who has written something different from the people who've told me this? I've just got 19. There's so many. Anyone else?
Ma'am, I'm Dr. Hemlata.
Yes, madam.
The members in the team should have a common goal. That peak represent that, ma'am.
That's a common goal. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, madam. Who else? Hemlata madam has given this common goals. Who
Hello,
else?
madam. Hello, madam.
Hello.
I'm
Ha, ha,
Madhavi,
ha.
madam.
Madhavi madam. Yes, madam.
Yeah, it's a team building and also trust, respect, and support for each other.
Oh, wow, ma'am. You're soaking my TRS. I love you.
Yeah. Bringing people
Okay.
together
So,
and
ma'am,
working for a common cause. Collaborative work, madam.
Collaborative. Okay. Okay. Ma'am, what
Thank you,
else
madam.
can you think about this triangle? Anything? There's so many. Just दिमाग लगाइए बहुत सारी चीजें निकलेंगी. Any one thing can you think of? Madhavi madam?
Madam?
Okay. Yes, two people have raised their hands. This is Well Murugan, sir. Who has? Please speak. Huh. Who else? Okay, Mountain. How to check? Huh?
Madam, I'm here.
I did not get you, sir. Yeah?
Ma'am? I'm Velmurugan. The program was very nice and also effective and informative, madam.
Okay. Sir, can you think about this? I think he left
The program was very nice, madam. Also, it is very useful for us teachers. Mainly, it is main purpose of teachers. So, thanks to everyone to conduct this program. Also, very, very effective and informative, madam.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, let me continue with the activity because I need to finish off this. Okay. All right. I can see the messages. Okay, Devaki Dhokani madam has written axe, so you can write axe. She has given hand fan. Correct. You can use it as a hand fan. Very good. Then Mohini madam has said it's a mountain peak. I think mountain is over. Then it's like Vidya Swamiji, I am not able to connect through voice, so I'm messaging mountain pyramid. Okay, triangle as a shape, very good. Then closed environment, okay, diverse people have same goals, so wide range at the bottom, single focus at the top. Very good, Nithya madam, it's a wonderful thought. Then, okay, Kaushal Mishra sir has written that it happens to be a speed breaker. Very good. Very good. Then it's like, then everyone is writing excellent presentation. Let me finish the presentation first. Okay. Who else thinks it's in a different way? Please tell me. Anyone? Piece of pie. Surshi madam. Piece of pie. Very good. As a pizza, you can use it. Anyone else? There are so many. Just 2 minutes or then we will finish off with the session. Anyone? Let me ask. This is Dipali madam. Are you with us? Dipali Zubals madam. Oh, she just logged in, I guess. Then Anjana madam. Acha, how many people are listening to me? Just say hello. How many
Hello,
people
ma'am.
are listening? Who's that? Let's see.
Hello.
Manisha madam. Praveen sir. Okay, Praveen
Hi,
sir, tell me.
ma'am.
What can you think? Praveen sir. Dr. Praveen Revatkar. Dr. Praveen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What do you think it can be?
It may be like a pyramid.
Pyramid is over, sir. Anything else that you can think of the other points? Like people have given me pyramid, cone, dosa, cap, mountain, nachos, sand castle, upward, close connection, arrow, samosa, then crown, heart shape. Anything else that you think of beat of the beat? All right. Anyone else? Now, shall I give you more options or you're going to tell me? Bataiye. Bala Malika Devi madam has joined. Yasmin madam, you were there in the beginning. Yasmin madam? Yasmin Parvez?
Yes,
Madam.
I'm there. Yes, I'm there.
Ma'am, can you think of anything what this
Yeah,
triangle could represent?
I've thought a boundary frame,
Boundary, okay, weird. What else?
signal board.
Very good. It's a traffic signal, correct?
Yes, yes.
Very good, very good. Okay, thank you. Sheila Sharma, madam, are you there? Sheila Sharma, madam. Oh, she's not there. All right. So let's have a big hand for you. एक बार तालियां बजा दीजिए अपने लिए, because you have been so nice, giving me so many things. So there can be more to it. Okay, so had we been sitting in a group, you would have thought that there can be so many things. Now listen to my thoughts. Okay, now this could be a pan. Okay, this could be a scale. This could be a biscuit. This could be an ice cream cone. This could be an ice cream cone. Then it could be a gate design of a building. It could be a lamp. Are you all listening?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So this could be a pan. This could be a scale. It could be a biscuit. Now everyone is saying yes, yes, yes. Huh? Then this could be a gate. This could be a lamp. Then this could be a tip of a pencil. You know, the tip of a pencil is also like this shape only. This could be a Christmas tree, right? Then this could be a decorative piece. You might have seen on roads, no? Decoration is always done with triangle. Yes, I can see, right, ma'am. Then it could be a kind of a drone also, no? The drone flying. Arrowhead, yes, Kaushal sir. Ab jag rahe hain. Arrowhead, very good. Then it's like, it could be a pakoda. It could be, it could be a samosa, as I told you. This could be a grass. You know, when we at times we've got artificial grasses on our, balcony. Then it could be a cap also. The cap, somebody told me. Then it could be a Bermuda Island. Remember Bermuda Island? Hello?
Bermuda Triangle.
Yes, Bermuda Triangle. Yes. Yeah, Bermuda Triangle. Then it could be a barfi also, a sweet. No, mithai that we call it in Hindi. It could be a barfi. Then it could be a canopy. A canopy is always set up. It could be a canopy. Then at times it could be a piece of naan that we have once we go to the restaurant. Remember? Kite. Yes, Kaushal Mishra sir. Very good. Kite is an option. And it could be an umbrella. It could be a kind of umbrella. Then nobody told me about...
Ma'am, tent.
Tent, yes, very good. Tent, TNT, tent. Then it could be a prisma. Okay, we always keep those kind of prisma, crystal prisma. I know when we talk about science, I'm sure a lot of science faculty is here with us.
Actually, a three-dimensional object can't be imagined in a two-dimensional way. Na? That's why we haven't included it.
That is okay, but that can also be one of the option, ma'am. Then somebody did not tell me about, diamond. Chand Kishori Sonarkar sir, yes, diamond, very good. Then it could be a watermelon slice. It's also in the same form. Then it can be a handkerchief. You know, we can always have that kind of handkerchief, so on and so forth. So can you imagine how many types of answers I have got? Around 50. Understanding this? Yeah, scarf. Hemlata madam, very good. Scarf is also an option. Now see, everyone is coming out. Everyone is opening their mind, and they're telling us. So that's very correct. It's there can be so many things that we can think about. So had we been sitting in a group, or had we been sitting in a team as a team member, everybody would have contributed their points, and then we would have a kind of a big competition, and then we would have come out who is the best team. So that was a small activity which I generally do in the offline training related with team building. But still, I'm very grateful that everyone at least was quite participative at this point of time with me. Okay, then it says, are you all with me? I think
Yes,
Can you
yes,
see me?
ma'am.
Just 1 minute, ma'am. I think just 1 minute, please. So let's have a big hand. Let's have a big clap for each one of you who has given me so many ideas. There were certain ideas which even I could not think of. So that was something really nice. Okay, let me quickly proceed. It's all. My network is slightly slow, I feel. Just 1 minute, please. Okay, this is team. Okay. Forming. So now see, forming, storming, norming. Okay. So this was the fourth step that is related with performance. So this was the activity which was a part of the performing stage of our team building. Had we been offline, so this would have been the fourth stage where we have come together. We are not known to each other. We might have their own differences, so on and so forth. The characteristics that I told you about the storming and norming. I'm just about to finish the presentation. So those who are associated, just 1 minute. So this was all norming. This is all we discussed about the behavior and feedback. And just 1 minute. Okay, so this was the triangle. Now, see, let's talk about the fourth stage, that is performing. Team members have gained insight into personal and team process. So thinking that we are sitting in a team, so this was the insight that, see, we got so many options related with this activity, small activity. And of course, once we are in a team, we are able to understand better about each other's strengths and weaknesses. Something which you could think of, I could not think of. Something which I could think, you could not think. So we could always use our strength for the benefit of the team. Then gain the ability to prevent or work through the group conflict and resolve differences. Why? Because once we were sitting in a group, or once we were sitting in a team, so we were more collaborative with each other. And of course, once we are collaborative, we develop a close attachment to the entire team. So it says that during forming, individual needs are high. During storming, the individual needs are high. But during the performance, it is the team needs are that is quite high. And it says that, hello, I am our destination, or maybe what do you think? Why are we here? Or what we can compromise and work together. So these are the stages that I have talked about. Then I said that recipe for this successful team, of course, the commitment to the shared goals. Here in this exercise, the commitment was that we need to find out as many points as we can think. Definitely defining the roles and responsibilities of the team members, using the skills of each. Had we been sitting in a group of 8 people each, or maybe 10 people each, everybody would have been contributing something or the other. So it's like a recipe for a successful team is that there should be proper effective systems and processes. There should be clear communication. People should be open-minded. They are welcome to come up with the suggestion without any apprehension. Then the team behaviors, there has to be a balanced participation of all the team members if you want your team to excel. And of course, awareness of the group process, which has to be followed. And of course, no grudges, no egos, everything has to be kept at bay when we are working as a team member. And it says that few tips for a good team building. We need to praise our team, individuals also. Any small effort which has been given by anybody, we should always be very appreciative. And of course, there should be honesty, there should be compassion, there should be respect, there should be support for everyone. We need to avoid any kind of criticisms. We need to avoid any kind of conflict. Conflict is only a part of the second stage of team building, that is storming. But by the time everyone reaches to the stage of performance, that conflict is over. And it says that communication is the center of team building and teamwork. We should have a thorough, clear communication amongst everyone, because lack of communication will always lead to misunderstandings. Then it says that in the case of team building, we need to convert me into we. We are working as a team, not me. We need to have the right attitude. Anytime you stop trying to get better, you get worse. So everyone is trying to get better. See, everyone has given their views also, but then also I could see some messages in the chat box. So that was, you were trying to get better. What you thought, and again, you were thinking and you came up with different ideas. So a big such a big hand to everyone. So here I'm ending my presentation with few pictures. You could see the result of teamwork. So teamwork is like, if you're building a railway line, we can always have a perfect line. It is not just the work of one person. Every team member can help. It's a beautiful picture that I have put it. There is a small child, and of course these puppies, they're making effort to lift the child. So no matter how small you are, you may be contributing to the success of the entire team. Then it says that this is a picture. It says that, three people, they have to pass this pull or the bridge. Then it's like, one person crosses, then two are holding, one gets along, the second one is hanging, then the second one gets along, then the other two, they are balancing on the right hand side. And this is how all three of them, they are able to pass the bridge. And it says everyone has to hang in there. So anybody who's a team, everyone has to be collaborative enough. Everyone has to get close enough to work as a cohesive unit. So every team can be successful. And again, as I say, make excellence a habit. So how far can you go as a team member? It all depends upon you. And of course, these are my babies. These are my books, which run quite well. So thank you so much, everyone. So be a great team member. Keep healthy and keep safe. Thank you so much.